Really pumped about this video. I've had this idea in mind now for quite some time. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Please consider subscribing. If you're back to the channel and you watched some of our previous videos, thank you so much for your love and support. So I've been toying around with the idea about putting a video together where I'm highlighting some of the things that I love about the RS3 and why I chose the RS3 platform, but also give you guys a little background on who I am. After a few videos, I realized that I haven't done that yet, so I want to make sure that I address that. So that's one idea that I had in mind. The other idea was maybe we'll go for a cruise. I know some of you guys had requested external videos of the ECS exhaust with the 034 Motorsports mid pipes. And then I had another video idea. Maybe I'll just head over to the island, you know, get some pictures of the car, and while I'm at it, take you guys along. I'm gonna try to do all of those things, and I'm gonna try to combine it into one whole video. So hopefully you guys don't get sick of me or bored of me. Let's get to the video. First thing we're gonna do, guys, is we are going to wash this thing. So in case you guys were wondering why the hood is up, I have no idea why the hell I put the hood up. I honestly don't remember. So you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna fire her up, but I'm gonna leave my microphone out here. Cold start from outside the car. Here, if you guys want, we can walk around. Still warming up, so the idle's still high, but it's not too bad. All right, so here's a question for you guys that I would love to get your thoughts in the comments below. But do you pre-rinse the car, or do you just go straight to the foam cannon? I'm gonna show you guys how we do it. Would help if I put the foaming solution in it. It's far from perfect, but it'll do. The wifey's out of town. The weather's gorgeous. I got a lot of ideas going on inside my head right now. Business ideas, career ideas. I don't know what the hell is happening to me, but maybe it's a midlife crisis. I'm hoping to get out there, bring my laptop while I'm at it, and do a little bit of work. So we're gonna roll out in the neighborhood with the exhaust valves on comfort. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot? I bet you I didn't lock my front door. So give me 2 seconds here. Let's rock and roll. Brooke, if you're watching, you see, I do close the garage. I do check the doors before I leave the house. So as you guys can hear, like, it's really not that bad, especially right now with the valves closed. The car still has the factory downpipe on it. We just have the 034 mid pipes and the ECS catback. I know ECS gets a ton of hate from time to time, but I gotta tell you, so far, at least the exhaust that I ordered came on time, no issues with it. The install was flawless. It fit the budget. Do I wanna upgrade it? I don't even know if I want to. I know at some point I'm contemplating on doing it, but to be quite frank with you, I mean, I don't know if it's just putting some miles on the exhaust, like the materials inside are like compacting. I don't know what the deal is or what, but it definitely sounds a lot better than it did on day one. It's gonna cruise on comfort mode here. We should be able to take it up to about 45 miles an hour. And mind you, the windows are also down, so let me roll up the windows and close the sunroof so you guys can get an idea of the sounds in the cabin. But pothole. I'll switch it to the back so you guys can hear it. Fairly quiet. Now, I do understand that once we do a downpipe, it's going to get significantly louder, but I can live with this. We can switch it to performance mode and just cruise on performance. There you go. Now that's with the valves fully opened. There's no drone inside the car. Now we're in 5th gear, doing about 48 miles an hour. Still with the valves fully opened. So as you guys can see, even on the highway for an extended period of time, as long as you're in a higher gear on the highway and not like ripping on it, you know, it's fairly quiet and honestly fairly tolerable. So, oh wow, it definitely got a little cloudy out here. about quarter throttle, 4,000 RPMs, shifting it in manual mode. The factory TCU mapping on performance mode is the freaking worst. It's great when you're on manual mode, but for like normal cruising, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Down here, you either get good drivers or like, I don't even know what I would call them at this point. But right now we got somebody on the left lane hugging it at like 15 miles an hour about to enter the highway. So I'm gonna have to get around it. So you guys heard it. That was full throttle, little short pull, and good old Florida traffic. So here, we'll do a quick pull for you guys to hear it. Why did I get an RS3 and not a BMW product? I love the M3. I love the M5. I think they are awesome platforms, especially this latest generation, but I want to say the G80. I've considered it. I know that those cars obviously have way more potential for a lot less money than an RS3. There's just something a little different about this car. At the same time, you know, I really do enjoy the sound of the 5-cylinder engine. Knowing that 5 years down the line, Audi might not even produce a 5-cylinder engine, who knows, maybe sooner than that. That was another reason why I was driven to go for this platform. And they're not slow. You know, they still do really, really well. And I'm an Audi guy. I don't know. I just kind of like the Audi platform. I like the way they drive. I like the way they feel. You know, my favorite vehicle of all time, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I had an Evo 8. I've had an Evo 9. I haven't been able to find another platform that feels as good as that car. The car's just so mechanical. Nothing new will compare to it. The RS3 reminds me a little bit of my Evo. Now, granted, I would say the 8Y probably a little more comparable to like comparing an Evo 8 or 9 versus an Evo 10. The 8V was, I don't know, it just reminded me so much of my Evo days in terms of handling, the noises. Yeah, granted, it's automatic, right? Or it's dual clutch and not manual, but just it still feels really mechanical and it felt good. I love this car. I don't think it feels as raw as my 8V, but even on the 8Y, I got to tell you, as refined as it is, it just takes me back to my Evo days. It's not cheap for what it is. At the end of the day, I'm driving literally an A3 with a bigger engine and a body kit. Obviously, I'm being a little sarcastic there. There's a lot of other parts that, you know, make this car what it is. At the same time, I think compared to everything else that's out there, I still think it's a great bang for the buck. Next question that I often get is, hey, so after the RS3, what would your next vehicle be? I'm torn between buying an R8 and sending it out to like AMS for a twin turbo system, or I really, really like the 911. Would love to get myself into maybe like a, you know, 911 turbo or something like that, but I'm not even close to being ready. Right now, my brain is set on just more of business ideas and investments and things of that nature, but that'll definitely be the next car that I own when the time is right. I love my car. I can tinker with it in the garage. I still enjoy it. I have a great time. You know, it looks good. I can go to dinner with it, go on date nights with the wifey. I'm happy. I'm content, you know. Is it my dream car? No, but I can definitely tell you that whatever I get next, this thing will still remain in the stable. But we've almost made it to this downtown Sarasota area. And let me just tell you guys something, like just the quality of life down here is just like super, super chill. Moved to the Gulf Coast of Florida, sight unseen. We wanted to go somewhere warm and we checked out the East Coast of Florida. And I got to tell you guys, like, on the way back from that first like visit where we were looking at houses and such, we were looking at an area like Lake Worth, the Palm Beach. I was on the plane ride back and my wife's like, why are you being so quiet? She just knew that it just wasn't for me. It was just a little too chaotic. We're so spoiled down here that every time I go somewhere else, it's never the same. Does that make sense? So when you hear people saying that Floridians vacation in Florida, they're not kidding. I mean, this state literally has everything to offer. And the other cool thing that I love about it is, for a car guy, like, guys, like right now, think about this, right? It is January what? Give me 2 seconds. 24th. I got the sunroof open. The windows are down. It is 81 degrees outside. Look at the skies, nice and blue. Like, this is what I'm about. We are in downtown Sarasota. I'm excited. I got the 360 in the back recording, so we should be able to see some like really, really cool footage. Our goal is to get to the Ringling Parkway here, which is going to take us right into St. Armand Circle. So, you know, hopefully there is not a lot of traffic, even though that is sure not looking promising today. But I guess we shall see. So there's an area here called Marina Jacks. Really, really cool area here. I'm not going anywhere near there, guys, because I can already see the traffic is insane. I'm just hoping that we can make it over the bridge with not too much traffic. Realized that there's some sort of like festival or something going on down here. That's why the traffic was so crazy. So we're just gonna cut through one of these neighborhoods. Man, these homes out here are insane, guys. Look at this stuff. Crazy. I just like driving down here just to get inspired. You know what I mean? Like this house right here on the right, that thing is insane. Take a look at it. Ready? Here we go. Look at this. Crazy, right? And they're all waterfront. It's easy peasy now. Ooh, I see some cloud coverage though. I don't care. We're making this video happen. I mean, seriously. Been down here several years now. And this view, guys, just never gets old. But that line's a little bit too long, so I'm gonna change SD cards on the 360 and we're gonna head on over to Longboat Key. This is an area right here on the left-hand side. I'll use the 360, but we hang out a lot in this area here. It's just a really, really cool little spot. Water's calm, always nice and blue. I want to talk to you a little bit about like what the plans are for this car. So really the long-term plan in the next like 12 to 15 months, I would like to get this car to Las Vegas and let Hank basically, you know, do some supporting modifications to the engine block without going too crazy. I do want to upgrade the turbo. So there's that. In the shorter window or the shorter time frame, one of the things that I would like to do is I would like to get the Unitronic flash. Still a pain in the ass. You got to send the ECU out, get it unlocked, you know, pay for a core or buy an extra ECU. So I don't know. I'm just hoping, like I said in the last video, with a little bit of more time, they'll figure out how to unlock some of these things at home. I know, for example, there's several other ECUs that have started out like this here, where you got to send them out for basically to be unlocked on the bench, but over time, you know, software gets developed, etc. So I'm hoping that time is near.